Take a break from your work and watch a slice of life of these characters. Here are 10 romance slice of life anime you should watch. Let's go. Number 10, My Wife Has No Emotion.
本気だよ。この子のこと好きなんだ。
You might get a wife, but what if she shows zero emotion? This is about a workaholic called Takuma who keeps working and working and doesn't worry about doing the chores in the house. So he hires a robot maid called Mina. Mina has a robot, so she just gives the regular generic responses to his commands. But what happens when Takuma starts to fall for a robot? Should he install the latest update to make her fall in love with him?
ミナちゃんにとって僕って何？
たくま様は夫です。
Huh? At this point, I'm pretty sure robot maids are going to be implemented within the next 5 years, so you might as well watch this anime and be ready for one. Since this is the regular day-to-day life between a robot maid and a single guy, this has plenty of romance and slice of life moments. The comedy bits are also done really well, so give this one a go. Number 9, Welcome to Japan, Miss Elf.
なんで？その日、僕の人生にとって最も不思議なことが更新された。
Enough about robot maids, let's move on to elves. No, we're not talking about Frieren. This is about an elf visiting modern-day Japan. Kitase Kazuhiro, a regular salaryman who always dreams about fantasy worlds. One night, he dreams of exploring ancient ruins with an elf girl, only to die and wake up back in reality. But here's the twist. When he opens his eyes, the same elf girl from his dream is right there beside him in bed. I mean, that's one way to achieve your dreams.
お待たせ、和彦。これすっごく軽い。伸びる。自由に動ける。
The main focus seems to be on the elf girl adjusting to modern society, which means we're going to get a ton of wholesome and cute elf moments. Anime has been having a lot of elves lately, so I don't really mind having an elf in the 21st century. The whole vibe of the show feels nice and calm, which makes this the perfect slice of life show. Number 8, I Have a Crush at Work.
ひどいこと言ってごめんね。全部嘘だから、心にもないから。
はあ、昨日の今日で振られんのかと思ったわ。
Office folks above the age of 20 on my channel, and anyone dreaming to work at an office, then this is one hell of a good office romance anime. This time, both the guy and the girl like each other, but they're keeping their little romance under wraps. That's right, Yui Mitsuha and Masugu Tateshi have mutual crushes, but they don't want their co-workers to know. The real question is, can they keep it a secret?
マスクをしてなら、外デートもありかな。
ほんと、かわいいなこいつ。
First off, this was already on my watch list because we finally have a couple that is already dating instead of a couple starting to date. And the two characters also seem very mature, so we don't have the usual awkward high school moments. And finally, it's time we had the love and secret trope used in anime. And trust me, this anime knows how to use it well. Number 7, Witch Watch.
いろんなことって
見違えたな、ニコ。
This isn't released yet, but it's coming in April. But the manga is one of my favorites, which is why I can recommend it. Morihito Utoki is a high school student whose family descends from a line of ogres. Yeah, you heard that right, and that's one of a few surprises in this anime. This guy's actually helping his childhood crush become a witch. So he's watching the witch and guarding her from some impending calamity. So now you know where the title comes from.
こうして始まった魔女と使い魔の同居生活。
Honestly, I love this manga, and it's one of my favorites. Despite having tons of supernatural elements, it still balances the slice of life elements well, and even has some romance sprinkled in. The main character is also someone who has his own unique personality, and doesn't look like romance anime protagonist clone number 999. So keep this added to your watch list. Number 6, No Longer Allowed in Another World.
その弓で僕を射殺すつもりかね。粋な計らいじゃないか。さあしっかりとここを狙いたまえ。
If we're talking about one-of-a-kind isekai romance, this might just take the crown. Meet Osamu Dazai. No, not the guy from Bungo Stray Dogs. This Osamu Dazai is from 1948, and somehow he gets transported to another world. All he wants is the perfect place to die, but no matter how hard he tries, he just can't. Every time he dies, he ends up in yet another world.
僕はそのトラックのせいで心中という生涯最高の幸せな時間を邪魔されたんだぞ。
Such a cool concept, and you don't see many fresh takes on isekai like this. The animation looks super polished, and the voice acting is top tier. But most of all, the reason this ends up in a slice-of-life anime list is because we see the day-to-day life of Dazai as he tries to live in another world. And we've got romance too. You know, the good old the more the merrier kind of romance. Number 5, studio apartment, good lighting, angel included.
本当にいいの？私雪女だよ。
よろしく、泉さん。
ノエルでいいよ。
You know it's a good slice-of-life anime when it has angels in it. Alright, picture this. You spot an angel chilling on your balcony and she just casually goes, "Yo, I'm here to study humans. Mind if I crash at your place for a bit?" And then you got an angel living in your room. Of course, one isn't enough because then we have more and more angels coming to this guy's house.
クマさんおる。
お下着に穴が開いていたので作ってみました。
知りたい。
One look at the poster and you already know what's coming. Nope, it's not some intense angel versus human battle. This is straight up turning into an angel-human love story. With Toa's heavenly vibes turning Shintaru's life upside down, you can expect some crazy slice-of-life antics. This is one of those wholesome shows that makes your heart feel fuzzy, so give this a go when you're feeling down. Number 4, Giji Harem.
忘れてほしくなかったら話さないでね。
This is what happens when your entire harem is just one person. First up, we've got a show that looks like a harem but isn't actually one. It follows Eiji, a guy who dreams of having a harem. To make it happen, he joins the drama club, hoping to meet lots of girls. Instead, he meets Rin and Nanakura. Rin is super into Eiji, so to win him over, she starts acting like different types of girls to see which one he likes best.
私が鳴らしてあげてもいいけど、先輩に番号知られちゃうしな。
ふざけてないで助けてくれよ。番号を教えるから鳴らしてくれ。
You know the deal with harem anime. Different girls with different personalities all falling for the main guy. But what if all those personalities came from just one girl? That's what makes this anime stand out. It's like the ultimate one-girl harem where there's no debate over who's best because the best girl is already decided. Number 3, Grandpa and Grandma turn young again.
70年前、私に声をかけてきた殿方と同じ思考でつい吹き出してしまったべ。
80-year-old folks, you're not alone in the world of anime. When was the last time you saw Grandpa and Grandma in a romance anime? Wait, don't scroll away, just hear me out. This isn't about two old folks talking about anti-aging cream. Nope, this is about two old folks turning young again. I mean, that much should be obvious from the title. Turns out they ate some weird apple and just like that, they got their youth back.
じいさまたち、頑張れ、頑張れ。
Now you're probably wondering, what's the catch? Do they turn old again? Not really. That is the twice of this slice of life show. It's all about two old folks becoming young again and then deciding to enjoy their new life. At first I thought it was a concept you couldn't drag on for 12 episodes, but to my surprise, these folks managed to create something really interesting with it. Number 2, 365 Days to the Wedding.
こんなつまらないものを届けに来て大恥をかいてしまった。もう二度とすまい。では、失礼します。
Sometimes people get engaged for the weirdest reasons. I imagine this. Your company announces they're opening a new branch in a far-off place, and anyone who isn't married gets sent there. Sounds wild, right? Well, that's exactly what happens to Takuya and Rika. To avoid being relocated, they decide to get engaged. The catch? They barely know each other, and now they have to convince their roommates it's real.
私と結婚しませんか？
This is easily one of the most wholesome anime of 2024, and something that should have deserved way more praise. It's all about two introverts in a workplace forcing themselves to step out of their comfort zones, which makes for some great tension. But they also balance it out with these wholesome slice of life moments that show what the two have in common for one another. And like I've said before, it's one of the rare series that gives equal attention to both the male and female leads, so no matter who you are, you're going to love this one. Number 1, Blue Box.
バト部って応援の掛け声とかあったりするの？
一本とか？
一本か。なるほど。大輝、一本。
はい。
Mixing sports, romance, and slice of life isn't easy, and that's why I like to think this story did the impossible. Blue Box is about Taiki Inomata, a guy who dreams of becoming a pro badminton player. One day, he spots his senpai, Chinatsu Kano, practicing for the girls' basketball team. The moment changes everything. He falls for her instantly. After a chance encounter, the two start talking and realize they have a lot in common.
前に話したでしょ？こちら、加野千夏ちゃん。春からうちに住むことになったから。
I never thought sports and romance could work together, but this anime proves it can. When there's no sports action, you get these cute, wholesome slice of life moments that make it even more fun to watch. And the production quality? Absolutely top tier. This is one of the best slice of life romance anime of 2024, so if you haven't watched it yet, you're missing a lot.